What's up, YouTube? This is me, Asian Dave, aka Fanatical for Jesus, aka Way, aka David Chu. I'm coming to you real quick. I want to make a life update video because I just want to let you know what I decided to do from my last life update video. So, as you know, for those of you that see my last life update video, I presented a scenario where that I was, a dilemma that I was in, and the dilemma was that I feel like my mental illness is progressing to the point where I need to put myself in a mental health group home. But I was conflicted because I didn't want to put myself in a mental health group home, and then my mom ends up in a homeless shelter or getting where she can get hurt or end up dead. Like, so I was conflicted there about what to do, and um, through talking to numerous people about it and um, just doing a lot of praying about it and thinking about it. Like, I think I finally came up with a solution. Well, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's a solution to my dilemma, but it's not a. It's not a full solution. Anyway, so my solution is to stay out of the mental health group home, to not put myself in a mental health group home, for the sake of my mother. Like, because I can't bear to live with myself if I was to put myself in a mental health group home and then my mom goes to a homeless shelter where she ends up getting hurt or dead, and I wouldn't be able to live with myself if that happened. So, for my mom's sake, I decided to keep myself out of the mental health group home. Now, this this doesn't mean that I'm not worried about my own mental health. Like, I am worried about my mental health. Like, my mental illness is progressing tremendously. And I'm afraid that by being out of a group home, eventually one day I'm going to be just like my mom. And that scares me because then if I'm just like her, then I'm not going to be any good to her or myself. But I'm trying not to think about that far into the future. I'm just gonna take the advice of Jesus and just take things one day at a time and not worry about tomorrow. Like, I'm just gonna worry about today because today has enough troubles of its own. Like, so um yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at. Like, I decided not to put myself in a group home. Like, that's not for me as of right now. Maybe sometime later on in the future, like I like when my mom dies, like, I'll put myself in a mental health group home. But that until then, like, I'm gonna be here for my mom at the best way that I can be, and I'm just gonna trust God that He's gonna prevent my mental illness from getting any worse, or at least to slow down the progression, so I can be there for my mom. I know some of you said in the comment section below that I can't even barely take care of myself, so how could I possibly be the caregiver for my mom? Well, the thing is, my mom doesn't have anybody else but me. Like, so it's not about whether or not I'm capable of taking care of the both of us. She has nobody else but me. So I have to be I'm forced to be her caregiver and to take care of her and support her the best way that I can. Like, my sisters aren't going to be the primary caregiver for my mom, so it has to be me that's the primary caregiver for her. If my sisters had their way, I'd still be homeless in Barstow, California, um, doing whatever. Like, if they had their way, like, they didn't even want me to go out to Barstow to get her. Like, so I'm the one who decided to hop on a Greyhound bus and go out to Barstow, California to search for her all over town. And then when I finally found her, I'm the one that got her back on the bus and brought her to Colorado and then eventually to Ohio. Like, that was all my doing. I'm the one that got her on Social Security. I'm the one that's been taking care of her, like, ever since I got her on Barstow. She has absolutely no one but me. Like, she doesn't have anybody else. So, knowing that fact, that's the reason that made me decide that I cannot put myself in a mental health group home. Because then if I put myself in a mental health group home, my mom is pretty much shit out of luck. Like, she's shit out of luck if I put myself in a mental health group home. Because then she won't have anybody to take care of her, and then she's gonna end up either hurt, dead, or back in prison, like, or whatever. I mean, anything can happen to her, like, so she needs me right now, and so that means I need to be there for her, like, and I just hope and pray that God will sustain my mental health and and keep me sane enough so that I can take care of her at least until she dies. Once she dies, God can make me lose my mind, and like, and then I'll put myself in a mental health group home. But at least while my mom is still alive, I hope and pray that God will um, sustain my mental health and keep me from losing my mind while she's still alive. Like, anyways, so um, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, your prayers are very much appreciated. I I really mean that. Like, I appreciate your prayers, and for those and for those of you that aren't Christians, your thoughts are appreciated too. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say about that. That's my life update. Like, I wanted to let you guys know what I finally decided to do. 'Cause I know um, it was something that was really bothering me. That it was really bothering me that I mean, it bothered me enough that I took it to YouTube to try and get your guys' advice about what to do. And I know what I decided to do. I'm going against a lot of what you guys told me, but it's for my mom's sake. I have to put my mom's needs above my own. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I have to put her needs above my own because that's that's what a good son does. And like, I don't wanna put her life in jeopardy because I needed to take care of my mental health. Like, that's just not right. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to rate and subscribe. Alright, deuces.